What's up, guys? This is Matt with Dropping Bombs Racing again. We're going to talk about South Boston Speedway this time. So, kind of opposed to the two previous tracks that we've been running, this one's far shorter. It's only, I think, maybe like a quarter of a mile or 4/10ths of a mile or something like that. It gets around pretty quickly. It's a pretty technically difficult track. So, what I'm going to go ahead and do is show you a little bit of the setup that we're working with. So, it's going to be identical to the South Boston Night, which is the iRacing setup that they give you. You're going to see that the brake balance bar, I really haven't touched the brakes, the steering ratio, or the steering offset this time around. And you'll kind of see why here in a minute. I'm really not using the brakes very much at all anyways. So let's kind of get around the track here and see what this car could do. You can see to the left that my best time's a 16.153. That was on a different tire model, so I don't know whether we're going to get to it today or not. So getting off pit road, you want to make sure that you hug that, those barrels about as tight as possible, because cars are going to be coming pretty fast, and it's a pretty narrow and dicey little way to get back onto the track. So coming into turn one, you want to make sure that you're taking kind of a wide apex and then cutting really sharp here in the middle. You can see I had a little bit of counter steer there. And the same thing's going to be true for turn 3 and 4. Especially coming off the corner in turn 4, I'm almost always bringing the wheel back a little bit to the right because the car is trying to spin a little bit under throttle. Turns 1 and 2 doesn't seem to be as bad. You want to hug your tire to that yellow line as tight as you possibly can. Sometimes you'll overlap it. That can even be faster at times, but it kind of depends on where your tires are and the competition around you. Pretty consistently faster while you're by yourself than when you're running with somebody around you. That's been true at USA and Charlotte. So, well, Charlotte, you had the draft, but when somebody was next to you, right, it took your lane away. So let's try saying that we're running on the outside of the second group right here. You can see that there's a pretty decent slowdown. We're trying to stay, kind of off the person that's going to be below you. Up even, you can see that you're losing, I'm going to lose a half a second or so. And conversely, staying on the bottom group, which tends to be the preferred group for passing here, you're still losing a lot of time. But you're not losing as much as the guy up top, so you gain about a 1/10 over the guy, on the top. So staying low, that's going to be your preferred line here for sure. You're going to want to make sure that you're driving very consistently and not, jumping around too much on the track or sliding from lane to lane, because if you do, not only are you losing time, but you're going to probably end up in a wreck with somebody, and that clogs up South Boston really bad. You can see that the race surface is only 3 lanes wide, and it's very narrow and difficult to get around. So that was a good lap. Let's take a look at it and see kind of what we can gain from that lap. Chase, which is the best way to kind of observe your line here. So lap 14 was it. See, I went just a little below the yellow line there. Came back up. Nice smooth exit. Same thing for turns 3 and 4. It's the exact same line. So that's pretty much all there is to South Boston. You want to try to make sure that you're staying up, up in front and out of trouble. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out. Thanks for tuning in, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys on the track. Stay safe.